Liverpool versus Manchester United. Bruno is out of the game. Maguire looks injured. Who is going to captain?
And Luke Shaw.
Obviously, we've got illnesses as well.
Yeah,
will
don't know about
Rashford
Rashford
still
today.
be sick? Will Martial still be sick? Who will be the captain against Liverpool, Flex?
That's a really good question, actually.
Johnny Evans? He's been around.
Yeah.
Probably will be.
Luke Shaw's probably injured. McTominay, if he plays, maybe.
Best player for you this season.
Yeah. He has been the top scorer.
I think it might be Johnny Evans, you know.
It could be Johnny Evans. It could be Scott McTominay. Rashford, no. Højlund, no. Anthony, no. Garnacho, no.
Amrabat, no.
Amrabat, no. Yeah.
It'd literally be one of those two.
Dallo, Varane.
Will Varane play? No.
No, if Maguire
Maybe?
doesn't, then yeah, there's no Maguire or Shaw.
Oh yeah, cool.
If he goes Lindelof and Evans for that and leaves Varane out after he's just done okay again, Varane may as well just pack up and go. Yeah, I don't know who's the captain. Maybe there's a leadership group and every 10 minutes they change the armband.
Not a bad idea, to be fair. Liverpool, they're currently top of the Premier League. What have you made from them so far this season? You know, a couple of weeks ago, nearly lost to Fulham.
They always nearly lose. I know. Then they win
again against Palace. Lucky that they managed to get Jordan Ayew sent off because, in my opinion, it was never a second booking.
No.
Maybe they don't look as fearsome as the side that won the league a few seasons ago, but yet they're still winning games.
They
which
are
is what
not.
You want.
Yeah, I think. Listen, take my Man United hat off. They've been brilliant considering what they've had to change in such a short space of time. I really was intrigued to see how Jurgen Klopp would dismantle that team and start to rebuild it for the first time in his sort of Liverpool tenure. What would that look like? Getting rid of some seriously big players for them in their biggest periods of success. And he's done it brilliantly. I look at Dominic Szoboszlai. He's absolutely brilliant. Can do a bit of everything. I'm looking at Gravenberch, who I was jealous we didn't get. McAllister not playing in his favoured position, but is doing his job. Trent's
in midfield.
Trent's doing Trent things. So and they're top of the league. So I think Liverpool fans would even be, pleasantly surprised with how quick the rebuild has happened, and it's not even complete yet. There's still a lot of teething problems, still got things to sort out, because you're right, they're not prime Liverpool. They can be got at. They do concede a lot of chances, a lot of goals, and they are having a shootout in most games. However, that works in their favour because their front line, in terms of from 1 to 6, is absolutely stacked. Absolutely stacked. They've got a lot of goal scorers and they outscore a lot of teams.
And also,
so I'm really impressed with them.
Virgil van Dijk looks to be back to his best.
Yeah,
this is the best we've seen
commanding,
since coming back of the ACL.
strong. Since that injury that Jordan Pickford gave to me, this is the best he's looked. He looks commanding. He looks fit. He looks powerful again. Again, even though it's not perfect, he's running back towards his own goal a lot of times. They're open. They concede chances.
High line for life, Flex.
High line for life.
High line for life.
But I think theirs is a bit more than that. It's not just that they're playing a high line. They're just not defending very well. They're switching off. Trent goes missing. People are coming down the left-hand side.
I think that's the risk you take with putting Trent more into midfield. You're going to have that. You're going to have that space.
But also the midfield that they now have, when they had like a prime Jordan Henderson or a prime Fabinho, when he did go and vacate, they could cover. They're still working out what that looks like with Szoboszlai, with Endo, with McAllister, with Gravenberch, etc. So they've got teething problems, but to still be top of the league and not losing football matches like they've been doing, you have to give maximum respect.
I think this is what they want as well, going under the radar. Everyone talking about City, everyone talking about.
But that's the thing. I don't think they're going under the radar.
Oh, I think they are.
I think you can see they're there. They're there. They're scoring loads of goals. They're there.
The narrative and the story is still about City haven't been on the best run of late. Arsenal. They're going to be the closest challengers? It's still that narrative, which it shouldn't be, because literally Liverpool did it for 5 years.
Maybe it's just me, because I've looked at Liverpool since the start when they just haven't been losing. Going to Newcastle, going a man down, 1-0 down, won the game. I know
I'm interested to know odds for the favourite, actually.
For the league, should have asked.
I know, should have asked. Should have asked Dave. Looking a little bit further ahead, assuming this Jim Ratcliffe takeover does happen in time for Jan or during Jan, what do the club need to do in that window, or what can the club do?
Get the strategy sorted of what we're going to do and keep calm. There's no point trying to rush and get players in January who aren't going to fit whatever the identity is. the people who make the decisions. We do actually need a bit of calm. Of course, I'd like Man United to do stuff in January. You know, we need another forward, another striker. Can you move Martial Allen in January and get somebody who's going to come in and hit the ground running? With FFP and what Man United got available, probably not. There's not much Man United can do with the constraints that have been put upon them. The way the club's been run, we saw it last January, emergency loans. The only thing that could help is if somebody took Jadon Sancho on a permanent, but who's going to do that? 350 grand a week, halfway through the season.
Also, when no one's seen him play for
No one's seen him play
months.
for ages. You've got a player who doesn't want to be there, a club that wants to sell him. So that's perfect for a buying club. All the factors going in your favour. So that's looking like it's going to be a loan. Would there be big money moves from Saudi for the likes of Casemiro or Varane? If there is, Man United absolutely need to take that option. So you're not much to sell. So
But
nothing.
lots
What Man
to
United need to
buy.
do in January is nothing. Keep calm and just get to the end of the season.